Okay, welcome. This is 30 days of 1 minute bite-sized information for you to really understand what is it about life that some people have and that some people do not. You know, that life force, that spark where some have that law of attraction about them where their life purpose seems clear. Their spirit is shining well beyond their physical body. This 30-day workshop is a 1 minute video each day for 30 days for you and I to show up to find our voice. You know, I've interviewed people from all over the world for the last 2 decades and written a couple of books. I really know what makes people tick in this world. You know, that life force within is something that I truly believe in that creates and shapes your reality. You know, think of it of a day when you feel like half spirited, when you feel drained, a lack of energy, when life just isn't going your way. What does your reality and outside world look like? Well, it's actually reflecting what your inner world feels like. Imagine at the end of this course, or at least 5 years down the track from now, that I say to you, speaking to your future self, what would it take for the next 30 days for that future self to be living a life full spirited? It just takes 1 minute every day for you to show up over the next 30 days for you and I to explore our message, our voice in how to live a full spirit life. So many people I speak to are in line with their life's purpose. You know, it's such a big, huge, important question for so many. I know for me at 35, I remember crumbling with massive anxiety. I walked away from a career-long job, awesome pay. Everything was beautiful about the job, but it just made me feel empty. I wasn't challenged. It had no connection to where I wanted to be or go in this world. So I walked away from it all. Since then, I've created a 7-figure business, run my own company, and have an amazing culture and even more beautiful team helping me on this mission. That is what I love to show people in this life, is you are a full-spirited human, and it's my job over the next 30 videos, 31-minute videos, to demonstrate to you how to live that life mission, that life purpose that you're so desperately looking for. I'm going to start right now by giving you a little bit of a tip. The life purpose that we all seek, or some of us, but not all of us, some of us are called to explore a life's purpose. Now, that life's purpose is not one singular, particular moment that you arrive at. Your life purpose is living life on purpose. It's waking up each morning when your feet hit the floor, stepping out into your day the right way, with a full spirit, a healthy mind, a beautiful body, and just so much impact and purpose in your everyday. Now, if this sounds like something you want to get invested in, invest in yourself, there's nothing at the end of this program I'm going to sell you. It's quite simply for you and I to show up, for you to make time for the next 30 days to honor yourself, to give yourself the permission. That's where it all starts. You know, I've interviewed so many people from around the world. Each one of them have 3 common things in mind. One is that they own their time. They don't do things that drag them down. They only do the things that excite them and lift them up, whether it's motocross, surfing, reading books, writing books, hanging out with people, creating beautiful connections and conversations, whether it's sewing, riding horses, dancing, ballet, any one of the arts, painting, whatever it is for you, you need to own your time. You need to say yes to things that lift you up and no to those things that no longer lift your spirit. Secondly, they don't get on the emotional train. You know, if something grabs you emotionally and really wants to drag you down in this life, you can't ride that like a train. You have to let it go. You know, there's so many things in this life we'd like to control, but with control is the ego. With control comes pain, regret, fear, frustration. We have to let it go. And the third step, and the most important, crucial step of it all, is you need to launch. You need to get going. You know, you can't sit in that spinning wheel like I did with massive anxiety, wondering how to get out of this. You know, I'd ask myself, how to get out of this? How to get out of this? What do I do? How do I do it? It was all questions. There was questions that had no answers. Here, you and I, over the next 30 days or 31-minute sessions, we're going to take action. It's not going to be massive. It's not going to be big. Don't worry. It's not going to feel like life. Sorry. It's not going to feel like work. It's going to feel like life. When you get out of your own way and live a full spirit life, life comes to you. I promise you your purpose will find you. I promise that your energy, your spirit goes far beyond your physical being. You know, when you walk down the street and you just notice somebody and for some reason they stand out, they have an energy and aura about them. After these 30 days, if you continue to show up, we are going to feel amazing. We're going to feel full spirited. And that's something you're going to have for the rest of your life, something to build upon for the rest of your life. Without further ado, let's jump into the videos. This is the intro. I look forward to seeing you on the inside. 1 minute, simple videos, sharing where we're at, bite-sized, powerful chunks of information. You can go away and just simply action into your life. You're an absolute gift to this world. When you live your gift, you lift the world. This is what I call full spirit living, and I'm really, really happy and honored to have you here.